What's going on, Rockstar Bride? I'm Sarah Armstrong, owner and expert travel wedding photographer for Exposures by Ra, and I'm here to help you feel confident, natural, and relaxed on your wedding day. I'm so excited to be sharing this helpful, newly engaged action planner with you that I created using my own real-life experience of getting engaged and planning our own wedding. You'll want to start by typing the date you got engaged into this pink box right here. We got engaged on 10/17/2020. So I'm going to add that here. Feel free to change this date to today's date in order to get an accurate window of time listed on each of these tasks if you've been engaged for more than a month. And once you've gotten to the blue action line, which is making a deposit on your venue and officially setting your date, you'll want to type that official date into the box here, into this blue box, which ours is 5/7/22. So this column will give you an option to check off each task as you go along. And when you do that, you have this range of dates here. I suggest plotting these dates on your digital calendar with reminders to make sure you don't miss any steps as you're planning. When you see bold words in the actions to take list, make sure that you check down here for a tab that corresponds with helping you complete that task. The first tab you'll see is the guest list worksheet, and here you'll find a list of different categories of people to consider inviting to your wedding. You'll also have a color key so you can mark them. So you may have a must-have guest that absolutely has to come, or maybe you want to mark them as a must-have guest and they're going to be in your wedding party, or maybe you're going to ask them to be in your wedding party, but they aren't a must-have guest. If you're not sure if you should invite a particular guest, use the Rahkstar Bride's guest list calculator to determine if someone should be invited. And once you have a rough guest list estimate, you can start working on this venue worksheet. That will help you determine when and where you would ideally like to get married. And it also gives you questions to ask the venue coordinator before you put your deposit down, just to make sure you're getting the venue of your dreams. And after you've put your deposit down with your venue and officially set your date, this handy vendor rating worksheet will help you and your partner determine which order of vendors to pursue next. It takes a few minutes with the both of you filling this out, and you rate each vendor 1 through 10 rating, and that will give you an average. 10 means that this vendor category is very important to you. 1 is it's entirely unimportant to you. 0 means you're not even planning on hiring this vendor in this category. So review it together and start your research with the vendors who you feel are the most important to the both of you based on the averages column here. I hope that you find this tool incredibly helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, how we can improve it, other things you think we should add. I also highly encourage you to enter our contest online at www.yourdreamweddingphotographer.com. Once and only once you've officially set your date, gotten to that blue line, and made a deposit on your venue. The details of our contest can be found on our website. And if you have any questions about wedding planning, photography, or this newly engaged action planner, I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to send me an email or a message on social media. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/yourdreamweddingphotographer, or on Instagram at instagram.com/exposuresbyra. Happy planning and congratulations. We'll talk to you soon.